Alright. Saying his audio is not working, I can give some commentary and context to things. During the last recap, this was not fully, this was fully built out. It has now been reduced to the LB strip. I'm not certain how much of this has changed. I know some of the builds over there and there notably have changed. This is the block tower. I'm fairly certain I've given a tour of this already, but just in case, here it is. Financial statement. There's a room. Here's another. Here's one more. Etc. You get it. You're smart. What's really interesting is these builds. Now these builds are some of the only on the entire world that are not both that are not from either me or Max. They won't mind if I just whatever, it's fine. This is I believe built by Christian, who is my cousin. Though that suggests it's Maya, actually. I'm not certain what this is supposed to be. I can pop it open if you'd like. I believe this is a doghouse, actually. Yes, that would make good sense. This is Christian's newest house. It's rather... It's fine, actually. I mean, if it isn't for whatever in the name of God this design is, it's otherwise completely fine. Chests are empty, obviously, because he doesn't actually live here. In the lore he does, but who's counting? He's keeping track. This is the mall, the true mall. Here we are. This is all very Cruelty Squad inspired. And it cycles. Over here is my office. I determined it was too small to fit any shops in here, so I just kind of... Obviously, it's run by Kenny G. This isn't a working escalator. This here is a great favorite. The clothing store. And though there is this tunnel upwards here, the real magic is underneath here, where there is also an entrance. I don't remember placing this dog here. Well, I guess they're here. Such forth. There you are, that's that building. You can get a nice fly around. I was trying to go for a circle, but it's a lot more eggy in shape than I'd prefer. Still, it looks perfectly fine. This building is new. This is the Torre de Plata. There are two ways to get through this building. There's the elevators, which spit out next to each other conveniently. There's several office spaces you can take a look at, enjoy. One thing this building's light on is view. Yeah, it's not really a pretty view. Yeah, on the second floor, more of the same. Offices slightly more spacious. I'm not even sure what I was going for here. I think I was going for one of those, like, workstations where they're, like, a table and multiple people working, but that don't have their own office. Here, very bare bones. Not a great build, but I am obligated to show them. This one's for the big boss. Third floor. This is a meeting room. It's where the board meetings take place. It's where the shareholders are informed. It's where they run the shadow government from. This building may be new. I'm actually gonna have to consult that. Should have done more research on this myself. These videos are meant to be raw anyways, so it's fine. Whoops. I don't like this new system here. It's not great. Like, what is this even? I want my channel to be plainly visible to me. It's just consult. God, this video is long. A resounding... resounding no. In fact, it appeared even the Grand Central Station was incomplete at this time. So was the Sky Tower. Oh boy. Oh boy. Boy howdy. I've got a lot of work. Alright. This is Sunset Apartments. Don't worry, we'll get there. Nice iron door. Lead in. All these are effectively the same anyway, so don't worry, you're not missing out on much by me not touring. But effectively, yeah, it's apartments, small, like this, quiet. Pool. The penthouse. The loft apartment. I even tried to get one of those 70s style conversation pits in there. It didn't really work out though. This was going to be a billiard table, but I forget what I was going to do for the balls. That's where you sleep. Here's your balcony. You step out with your fresh cup of joe as the snake, that evil serpent, is above you in the morning. Here is the weather report tower. Now, this building loses a lot of points because of just how disorienting it is to navigate, almost kind of Kafka-esque. Like, yeah, I mean, that's only heightened by this. These were originally time and dates for different places around the world, but this is where they shoot the weather. In case you're wondering, in real life, it's where they do it too. Rent it out. This build, I'm fairly certain, I'm next to certain that I've given a tour of this already, but the map's been filled out. Here you are. Take a good look. Fascinating. Max's Dam. This is Max's new region. All of these are by him. I forget what one this is. I think it's a hockey rink. Yeah. Checks out. Hockey. Places for viewers. Lights. The works. Volcano was a restaurant he built. I very much like it personally, even though it does kind of just come on. A little effort connecting it with the street would be nice. Right? Inside, lava feature at the top, magma blocks all the way through. All red or cooked or orange foods on the menu. Don't worry, he made it profitable. Mattress store, the most ghetto store in all of the city. Okay, hold on. I'm not mentally ready for this one. Just gotta do that. Yep, now it's as God intended. Here you are. Halloween King. Christmas King. Mini Queen. Twin pack. Queen size. Depression. Orphanage pack. Tall boy. Jokey hobo's bed. Not for sale. I'm not really sure what the joke is here. I like it's completely lost on me. XL King. Mexican. Okay. Egg bed. Among Us bed. Spider bed. Alright, spider bed got me. Shouldn't have, but it got me. This is a build that is in progress. Sort of take on the world tree with cherry blossom design. And no, this hasn't gone anywhere yet. This I would know to be new. You know, more and more, I'm never sure about these things. But just in case, here's a super quick rundown. This is my Moorish palace. Inside, boom, boom, boom. There's your four corners, boom, reading room, boom, tower, because this place is massive and I can build stuff whenever I please. Okay, great. Oh, okay, this section should certainly be all new. This is new. This is the most wretched and pathetic build I've ever made. I was desperately trying to push over to South Uptown in time for the next election cycle, but no, he still beat me. And here's another building here. This one was put in with a lot more love, but still got a bit of jank. Bit of jank to it. I like this one actually, you know. This is all up to code, don't worry, we pay our taxes here. Here's another product of that self-same endeavor. Yep, the lobster. This one's seafood themed. Financial statement and various foodstuffs. Kitchen, dishes, grills, and the likes. Bit of pixel art, never hurt nobody. I'm proud of this big old lobster. I did that on my own. This is another one. I think it's just a pub or a bar or something. I don't know, I was grasping at straws. This is like a classical build. Every region has their own version of this. Like there's the Tavern au Nausea in Uptown and yeah, like what in the goddamn? Okay, this is an entirely new development. I'm not sure what happened here. This was the Tavern au Nausea, the one where you stepped on the floor and you'd get drunk and that'd be the joke. Particles aren't visible now, so yeah, they go for this instead of the whoa waviness thing. I like the old one better. It's got more spunk, but like I'm still not certain. Oh, it must have burnt down in the lightning storm. We just did a lightning storm, actually. Right. I'm gonna have to really quickly rebuild the facade of this. It's the best I can do at the present. goodness, that's no good at all. Well, I mean, play with fire. Right, I can do that once the camera stops rolling. But, I'm autistic, so, it's just par for the course. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound I forget the song actually, jeez. I need to go to church more. While we've got this new open slate here, nothing important or historical was really destroyed, just some crummy old spruce. We could go through the effort of making this nicer, but that takes away from the charm, doesn't it? Kinda glad chests can't burn, even though it's a little, unrealistic. And then you get to see how my approach to builds works. Congrats. Think about how lucky you are. You get to see it live happening. Whoops. Right, there you are. Right, that's all done, squared away. But yes, that returned to my point. Everyone's got like a spruce shack. That's just a nondescript restaurant. One there, one there. Lamana Bakery, to a lesser extent, is that. This is. I was just talking about how the hot tub was my most wretched build. This takes the cake. This is the most nothing build here ever. I tried to make something out of nothing, but come on, Paul. This is Max's cupcake shop. Even the wretched little gremlin tower got this right. For Max's build, which is almost better in every single respect, cannot get it right. I think that's pretty funny. I really, really love this whole thing here. This is kind of beautiful. It's so adorable. He went with a 3D cupcake to absolutely demolish my 2D ice cream. He had this nice little outdoor seating area. It's all very cozy, very Max. It's the best of Max's building. Now over here, to my knowledge, there have been changes. Just another recap here on this build. See, things have been changed. The pews have been extended out a little bit. You can read the first chapter of the book of Genesis in its entirety. Yep. There it is there for duplication purposes. Our horses are named Jarl Sigurdsson and Trondheim. Get that full aerial view. This is new. This is the chorus house. I'm not sure how the frog got in here. We spawned a bunch at the mouth of the river, and they've just kind of been wherever, like it's a biblical plague. Right? Very good. I'm not sure which this one is. This is the flower shop, actually, yes. Another max build, another very cozy, but at the end of the day, spruce build. This, to my knowledge, is unchanged. This is new, though. This is my take on a Japanese-style restaurant. Kind of a shameful, watered-down version of Max's build there, which has already gotten its own separate tour. Nice outdoor and indoor area. Cherry trees. Sand cherries, that is. This has probably all been shown before, but basically you get the idea. Here, lighthouse, windows, stairs, spiral staircase, that is. Extends all the way around. The legs will be jelly by the end. Oh yeah, this was killed in the sign purge. Whenever you leave the dimension, just a sip of tea. Hold on, this is good. Whenever you leave the dimensions, like, some things just stop working. Oh. That's fine, you can duplicate. Nice little build my backs overall. This... Oh god, this was meant to be a build by me. This is probably... Well, man, I've said that so many times now. Which is my worst build? Jesus. One of them's probably on the promenade. Okay, this area, I believe, is totally new. So, yeah. This is, Chelsea's Palace. I was going for, like, a vaporwave aesthetic, but, it didn't really come together. Now it's just got, like, this kind of Scarface Miami style. If you know what I'm talking about. This is the bus stop, Streamline Modern, the only build of its type. It's got access to, whoops, to Grand Station. Pretty small too, but pretty much just used to edge me over to the... Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Oh, there he is. Him and his annoying goddamn walking. Meat, lamb, bacon, ground beef, honey. Yes, the store is haram. I know. I'm sorry. This little riverside, you can eat... What? Gabagool. It's still funny to be racist to Italians in 2023, so I'll run with Gabagool. This is Max's Island Bar. There's also a little boat launch here. This is all. This is it. This is everything. You can encase these in barrier blocks, which is neat and ingenious. This whole region is called Big Island. That, by the way, is the rail line which extends into there. This is my little Baroque chapel. It's what got me over here. I built this earlier today. No Genesis here, but basically you can see everything. Little Baroque, Brazilian, mostly inspired building. I like this one too, but I gotta work on my Baroque designs, because like, especially with these windows. Like, if you're from far away and like at an angle and squinting, and only one of your eyes works, then you're just like, oh, that looks fine, but otherwise it just looks kind of bad. What more? What more is there to see? Well, this is the platform that was used in the 100 builds firework demonstration, in which all of the fireworks went off. Yes. Yes, yes, very good. This is the view. This is a restaurant that Max constructed. Despite all this, there's only 2 floors. I mean, I'm not going to give him crap for that. I'd probably do the same thing. I hate filling in floors. All the food. Financial statement. Boom. This is the point. This is the main zone. The view. It's a bit obscured by the 100 builds marker, but we could move it if we really wanted to. Yeah, you can get a pretty good look at the entirety of the world from here, or at least this side of downtown and further on into uptown. Where else? I'm pretty sure I've shown these 2 buildings, but I couldn't be certain, so I'll just give you the old mock-up, the old Baginski mock-up. Here is the utility tower. If there were any utilities, they'd all be run from this building. This is potentially has the runner-up for the biggest waste of space in the entire True City, as there's absolutely nothing in here. Like for real. If you look inside, it's just this. It's just this. I may fill this out, depends if we're willing to change the rating whatsoever, but like goodness gracious. Absolute mess. Absolute bloody mess. This is the Star Climber building. Distinctive for having one of the only floor patterns of any build that isn't just checkers or one flavor of wood. 70s style conversation pit. I'm pretty sure that I've shown off this building before, but just in case I haven't, I may have showed it off in various states of undress of the building, that is, when it wasn't complete. Here are the offices. I wanted there to be a bit more of a, how do you say, looking down, in the same vein as the Cruelty Squad office level. Got a lot of my builds, my big builds, that is, inspired from Cruelty Squad and its foreign architecture. I thought that was a really big draw out of the game's aesthetic. There you are. The building is almost a perfect pyramid, and if you squint it kind of is, but if you'll notice, all of these mini pyramids are all fungold in their own special way. Not certain how this crater was created, being so thin, only one block. But it simply is, and you know we don't judge it. It doesn't have an official name. What more could I speak of? Well, actually, I believe I missed a building, and also I can talk here. Here, this is what is left of the village of Rapture, which is what used to be here. This is one of the best preserved buildings. This part here of the side has been taken out, but this is distinctively, this used to be a Fletcher's house. This used to be just a regular house. I'm not sure if we ransacked it or if the poppy is all that there really was ever here, but yes. There you are. This is some of the partially reconstructed parts of an older house here. I'm pretty sure this one is entirely original. It's hard to say though, because I mean it looks kind of too perfect. I think I may have fixed it up a little. Underneath all of this, there is a gaping sinkhole, just waiting to be unearthed. That extends, well, I mean this is one of the smaller ones really. I had to cover up a lot, believe me, hours. But it was all worth it in the end to get it right back to status quo. Like, I think this is Prime HoloLens. No? Oh, now I'm just interested. Not just interested. Where even was that creator? Oh well, doesn't matter. Believe me, you should be able to see it on earlier tours. This was a double house. Better preserved, not well preserved. The facade is completely gone, but this section of the roof is fine. The interior is mostly fine. The back half's fine. Unransacked. This was a blacksmith's, to my knowledge. Yes, one of the new ones. Still not fine. This whole area has been fenced in for preservation purposes. That's not original. This seems to have been a church, but I couldn't rightly say given the amount of damage. This pond was built in memoriam of all those who died on the tragic event, aka dropping in a creative world and destroying everything with lava. I missed a building here in Maxistan when I was going and doing the rounds earlier, so I'll just show that. It's the Gold Block Adoption Center for animals. For animals, relax. Here you are. Aww. Name Scoot. Animal turtle. Age 17. Scoot is a coastal turtle which need land and water to survive. You can read for yourself, by the way. Hold on. 11? Yeah, he's going to the glue factory. Sorry, SA. We should really... Billy is seditious at first. I think he means skittish. Many cats. Rats. Oh, I almost missed the dog. Yes, actually, here. 3. Bobo, Frank, and Bud. They need alto space. It needs to be very high in pitch. Epic music joke. Well, I believe that's all. These new additions to historic downtown may have not been covered, so I'll just, give you the benefit of the doubt. Better safe than sorry. If we lose this world, I want these belts to be preserved. God damn it. Here, it's the pizza oven, pizza place, Beansies, Sopranos, Beansy, Soprano, Beans. Not really sure what this is again. Museum. Maxis. Oh, gotta give them the old flyby. This is one for me. Down Cafe. Very German. Look at that water feature. Stunning. Unironically really good view as, more builds get built around here. All the jazz I was listening to at the time. Funny. I actually never heard Bitches Miro in its entirety. That's a scary one. Not really sure what I was doing here. This is just a bathhouse. That's all. You can see. Give it the old 1-800. The old 360. One thing notable about this is that I built it when I was first listening to Kendrick Lamar album To Pimp a Butterfly. That's all I remember about the construction of this building. This is Medieval Fair. This is one of Max's buildings. I really like this one a lot. You can see here these little towers. No crenellations though. Fish guts, pork, blacksmiths, maps of your mum, and rugs and bugs and steel horseshoes. What mas? Quien mas? Oh, where is it? Where's the thing? Little wretched little thing. I know it's around here somewhere. Surviving off the back of one of these builds, like a parasite. I am, of course, talking about the Cuban Culture Club. Here we are. Meow. This is the one. How do you like that? That's my, I guess you can call it partially folded chessboard. So actually, I'm not going to risk destroying it, so let's just show you. You've got a armor stand that is partially underground and has a chainmail helmet on its head. That's effectively everything notable from this side of town. Is that really all? I guess it's not it. That's it. Yep.